Good morning, students. This is part 3 of alcohol, phenols and ethers, class 12th chemistry. In the last video, I have discussed about the preparations of alcohols from carbonyl compounds. So moving on with the same topic. Now the reduction of carboxylic acids in the ester. You can prepare alcohols by reducing the acids and the esters also. So which is the carboxylic acids. Carboxylic acids are reduced to primary alcohol in excellent yield by lithium aluminum hydride, a strong reducing agent. So if you want to reduce the carboxylic acid to the alcohol, you can use the lithium aluminum hydride, the first step, and second is the hydrolysis. So in the first step, you will use the lithium aluminum hydride. In the second step, you will use the water. However, lithium aluminum hydride is an expensive reagent and therefore used for preparing special chemicals only. Fine. So commercially, acids are reduced to alcohols by converting them to the esters, followed by their reduction using hydrogen in the presence of catalyst. So commercially हम क्या करते हैं, हम अपने एसिड्स को एस्टर में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, देन एस्टर की हम कैटालिटिक हाइड्रोजनेशन करके उसको अल्कोहल में कन्वर्ट करेंगे. तो यू कैन सी हेयर दिस इज द एस्टरिफिकेशन रिएक्शन where your acid in the presence of alcohol is converting into the ester. Now the hydrogen in the presence of catalyst is the catalytic hydrogenation. This ester is converting into the what? Into the primary alcohol, and other will be the alcohol also. This is the commercial method. Now next is from Grignard reagents. So alcohols are produced by the reaction of Grignard reagents also with aldehydes and ketones. Alcohols अब हमारा Grignard reagent की reaction से भी produce होता है with the aldehydes and the ketones. The first step of the reaction is the nucleophilic addition of Grignard reagent to the carbonyl group to form an adduct. अब पहला step क्या है कि जो आपका कार्बोनिल है, इस कार्बोनिल में सबसे पहले क्या होगा, Grignard reagent का nucleophilic attack होगा because R is the negative charge here. When this R group attached to the carbon, the double bond density will shift on oxygen. You can see. So here will be the formation of adduct. Carbon, two bonds R, and oxygen is having negative charge, and it is forming adduct with the MgX, which is positive charged. Fine. In the next step, hydrolysis of the adduct yield an alcohol. In the next step, you will add water, and after adding water, what you will get? You will get H to this oxygen, which is negatively charged, and the alcohol will form in the MgOHX. But you can see this alcohol is what? This alcohol is this is the primary alcohol. So reduction of Grignard reagent with methanol. अगर आप मिथेनॉल का रिडक्शन करते हैं Grignard reagent से तो ही आपको प्राइमरी अल्कोहल मिलेगा, लेकिन अगर आप कोई भी एल्डिहाइड यूज़ करेंगे तो आपको हमेशा सेकेंडरी अल्कोहल मिलेगा और कीटोन्स के साथ आपको टर्शरी अल्कोहल मिलेगा. So this is the point which is to be noted. Only the methanol like HCHO, only the HCHO will yield the primary alcohol. Otherwise all other aldehydes will give you the secondary alcohol and your ketones will give you the tertiary alcohol. This is the reaction. See, this is the methanol with RMgX giving you this type of adduct. The same mechanism is same in three of the reactions, the CH2OH and the MgOHX. Now in the next step, you can see this is the another aldehyde which is not a methanol but except methanol. You can see here is the formation of secondary alcohol, and in the case of ketone you can see there is the formation of tertiary alcohol. So you will notice that the reaction produces a primary alcohol with methanol, a secondary alcohol with other aldehydes, and tertiary alcohol with ketone. So this is very important part of this preparation from Grignard reagent. Now next is the preparation of phenols. Phenols also known as the carbolic acids. हम इनको carbolic acid भी बोलते हैं. Was first isolated in the early 19th century from coal tar. Nowadays phenol is commercially produced synthetically. In the laboratory, phenols are prepared for benzene derivatives by any of the following methods. You can see now the methods here. The first is the Dawes process, which you can discuss in the last chapter, which is haloalkanes and the haloarenes. There you have studied this. This is the Dawes process. Chlorobenzene can be converted into phenol at this particular condition because this is a nucleophilic substitution reaction and very difficult to undergo. So this is the chlorobenzene. In the presence of sodium hydroxide, you have to give 623 Kelvin temperature and 300 atmospheric pressure. Then only your Cl will replace with Na, O negative Na positive, which is ONA, that is the sodium phenoxide ion, and on adding the HCl, this will give you the phenol. Fine. So chlorobenzene is fused with NaOH at 623 Kelvin and 320 atmospheric pressure. The phenol is obtained by acidification of sodium phenoxide, so produced. This is the Dawes process. Now second is from benzene sulfonic acid. Benzene is sulfonated with oleum. अब बेंजीन से हमें बेंजीन सल्फोनिक एसिड बनाना है, हमें ओलियम डालना पड़ेगा. ओलियम क्या होता है? H2H2O7. This is the oleum. When you add oleum to the sulfuric benzene, so benzene sulfonic acid so formed is converted to sodium phenoxide on heating with molten sodium hydroxide. Acidification of the sodium salt gives phenol. सो हम पहले क्या करेंगे, बेंजीन से हमने बेंजीन सल्फोनिक एसिड बनाया, देन वी विल यूज़ द सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एंड द एसिडिफिकेशन ऑफ सॉल्ट विल गिव्स फिनोल। जैसे ही सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड डालेंगे तो आपको यहाँ पे लगेगा ONA। अब जैसे ही इसमें एसिडिफिकेशन करेंगे Na की जगह क्या आ जाएगा, H आ जाएगा, दैट विल बी द फिनोल। नाउ नेक्स्ट प्रिपरेशन मेथड इज फ्रॉम डाइजोनियम सॉल्ट, अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मेथड, द डाइजोनियम सॉल्ट्स। A diazonium salt is formed by treating an aromatic primary amine with nitrous acid। ये भी मैं आपको बता चुकी हूँ लास्ट चैप्टर में कि आप कैसे डाइजोनियम सॉल्ट बनाएंगे। यू आर टेकिंग द एनिलीन हेयर, टू द एनिलीन इफ यू ऐड NaNO2 plus HCl in C2 it will give you the HNO2 which is the nitrous acid, and the temperature condition should be 0 to 5 degrees Celsius or 273 to 278 Kelvin. The diazonium salt will form. This is the diazonium salt which is N2Cl negative. And these are hydrolyzed to phenols by warming the water or by treating with dilute acids. If you just add the water and warm it, or if you add just dilute acids, what you will see, this N2Cl is a better living group. It will replace by the OH and release the nitrogen gas and the HCl. So your phenol will form here. So most of the worldwide production of phenol is from क्यूमीन। अब नेक्स्ट बोल रहा है कि चलो ये तो मेथड्स हैं ही हैं, बट वर्ल्ड वाइड अगर आप देखें फिनोल की प्रिपरेशन जो है वो एक मेथड से विच इज़ द क्यूमीन। दिस इज़ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट रिएक्शन ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ फिनोल, जो हमेशा एंट्रेंस में रिपीट होती है, एक ना एक बार तो आती ही आती है, चाहे वो नीट हो चाहे जेईई मेंस हो। मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आप देखेंगे लास्ट ईयर पेपर्स में ये रिएक्शन आती ही है। फाइन, सो क्यूमीन से हम बनाएंगे। क्यूमीन क्या है, आइसोप्रोपाइल ग्रुप लगा है अगर बेंजीन पे, इट विल बी द क्यूमीन। So phenol is manufactured from the hydrocarbon cumene. Cumene is what? Isopropyl benzene. It is oxidized in the presence of air. एयर की प्रेजेंस में ही ऑक्सीडाइज हो जाती है, मीन्स इसके जो कार्बन हाइड्रोजन है इसके बीच में 2 ऑक्सीजन एंटर कर जाएंगे, ऑक्सीजन मॉलिक्यूल के 2 ऑक्सीजन, to cumene hydroperoxide. What we call it? We call it cumene hydroperoxide. Now it is converted to phenol and acetone by treating it with dilute acid. जैसे ही आप इसे dilute acid से ट्रीट करेंगे ये फिनॉल और एसीटोन में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। एसीटोन एज ए बाई प्रोडक्ट ऑफ दिस रिएक्शन, इट इज़ ऑल्सो ऑब्टेन्ड इन लार्ज क्वांटिटीज बाय दिस मेथड। ऑब्वियसली एसीटोन इसका बाई प्रोडक्ट है, बट ये भी लार्ज क्वांटिटी में मिलता है, तो यहाँ से हम एसीटोन की प्रिपरेशन भी कर सकते हैं। सो दिस इज द प्रिपरेशन ऑफ फिनॉल फ्रॉम दी। नाउ द फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, so we will discuss little about the boiling point in this video, and in the next video I will discuss the further more physical properties of alcohol, phenols and ethers. So here alcohols and phenols consist of 2 parts, an alkyl aryl group and a hydroxyl group. The properties of alcohol and phenols are chiefly due to the hydroxyl group. The nature of alkyl and aryl group simply modify these properties. So you can see there is the boiling point. The boiling point of alcohol and phenol increase with increase in the number of carbon atoms that increase in the van der Waals forces. अल्कोहल और फिनोल का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट बढ़ जाता है जैसे ही कार्बन एटम्स बढ़ते हैं, क्योंकि van der Waals फोर्सेज इंक्रीज हो जाते हैं। बट इन अल्कोहल्स द बॉइलिंग पॉइंट डिक्रीजेज विद इंक्रीज ऑफ द ब्रांचिंग इन कार्बन चेन। बट अल्कोहल में क्या होगा, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट डिक्रीज करता है जैसे ही आपकी ब्रांचिंग इंक्रीज करती है कार्बन चेन में, बिकॉज जैसे ही ब्रांचिंग बढ़ेगी वैसे सरफेस एरिया डिक्रीज होगा, तो van der Waals फोर्सेज भी डिक्रीज होंगे। सो ब्रांचिंग इंक्रीज करने से आपका क्या होगा, बॉइलिंग पॉइंट डिक्रीज करेगा। ठीक है ना, तो ये देखना है कि ब्रांचिंग है या लीनियर चेन बढ़ रही है। लीनियर चेन बढ़ रही है तो बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ऑब्वियसली इंक्रीज करेगा, बट ब्रांचिंग है तो डिक्रीज करेगा। नाउ द OH ग्रुप इन अल्कोहल्स एंड फिनोल इज इन्वॉल्व इन द इंटरमॉलिक्यूलर हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग एज शोन बिलो। आप नीचे देख सकते हैं कि ये जो फिनोल है, फिनोल में यू कैन सी नाउ द OH part is engaged in the hydrogen bonding, and obviously in the alcohols also they are engaged in the hydrogen bonding also. So because of their OH groups are engaged in the hydrogen bonding, so because of the hydrogen bonding their boiling points are what, they are quite higher. Fine, their boiling points are quite higher. And it is interesting to note that boiling points of alcohols and phenols are higher in comparison to other classes of compounds, namely hydrocarbons, ethers, alloalkanes and haloarenes of comparable molecular masses. So because they have the hydrogen bonding, they form hydrogen bonds with their molecules, with its molecules. So because they form hydrogen bonds, that is why their boiling points are comparatively very much higher as compared to the other compounds which have comparable molecular masses. You can take hydrocarbon, ethers, haloalkanes and the haloarenes which have comparable molecular masses with the with the alcohols and the phenols. Then obviously alcohol phenol will have the higher boiling point due to hydrogen bonding present between them. For example, ethanol and the propane have comparable molecular masses, but their boiling points differ widely The boiling point of methoxymethane is intermediate of the two boiling points. Now you can see this is the ethanol, this is methoxyethane, this is propane. अब तीनों का boiling point देखें 46/351 Kelvin, 46/248 Kelvin, 44/231 Kelvin. ये कंपेरेबल मॉलिक्यूलर मास है इनका, विच इज़ 46, 46, 44. अगर आप देखें बॉइलिंग पॉइंट को तो इथेनॉल का सबसे ज़्यादा है विच इज़ 351 केल्विन, देन लिटिल बिट ईथर का थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा है और हाइड्रोकार्बन का उससे भी कम है. तो अल्कोहल्स का बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ज़्यादा क्यों हो गया? बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेजेंस ऑफ हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग इन बिटवीन दिस इट्स मॉलिक्यूल्स. Then high boiling points of alcohol are mainly due to the presence of intermolecular hydrogen bonding in them, which is lacking in ethers and the hydrocarbons. So no hydrogen bonding is present in ether and no hydrogen bonding present in the hydrocarbon. That is why their boiling points are slightly lower as compared to the alcohol. So this is it in this video. This is the part 3 of alcohol, phenols and ether. In the next video I will discuss the further physical properties and the chemical properties of alcohols and the phenols.